Divide Petri plate inanimate sources into 4 sections and label them as faucet, doorknob, toilet seat, and floor. Note: plates should always be labeled at the bottom and not on the lid. Use small letters to write along the peripheral edge and not in the center. Remove the sterile swab from the packaging by opening at the wooden end of the stick. Open the test tube containing the sterile water. Dip the swab into the water to moisten it. As you remove the swab, press it against the walls of the test tube to remove any excess moisture. Rub the wet swab over the surface of the faucet. You are doing this to look for bacteria that is present on the surface of the faucet. Gently swab the section of the Petri dish labeled faucet. Remember, when plating bacteria, do not apply too much pressure. Use a separate sterile swab to take a sample from the doorknob. You need to use a new swab every time to prevent cross-contamination. Gently apply the sample to the section of the Petri dish labeled doorknob. Remember, use a soft, swaying motion to apply the sample to the Petri dish. Using a new moistened swab, take a sample from a computer keyboard. Transfer the bacteria that has been picked up from the keyboard onto the appropriate section of the Petri dish. Using the same method as before, take a sample from a toilet seat. Transfer the bacteria onto the final section of the Petri dish labeled toilet. Place the cover on the Petri dish. Repeat the previous steps for the animate sources. An armpit,
a face,
a foot, and a head. After each sample has been taken, transfer the bacteria onto a Petri dish exactly as was shown for the inanimate objects. Cover the plates and invert them. Place them into an incubator at 37 degrees Celsius for 48 hours. Note: the plates are inverted to prevent condensation from forming on the lid. If condensation forms, water could drip on the growing microbial colonies and compromise your results.